All right, welcome back to another week predictions. This week we're predicting UFC Rio with the main event Charles versus Gamrot. We're gonna start bottom of the card, top of the card, and let's do it.
Yep.
First fight, we got Simon Oliveira versus Luan Lacerda.
I'm looking at these prelims, not super excited for really any of these prelims, but first one, I'm gonna pick Lacerda. He's the favorite. Both of them I feel like are pretty, honestly, the bottom of the barrel at bantamweight. Oliveira just missed weight by 8 pounds today, so I don't know. I don't know if that makes me want to lean towards him or it's like it's like I feel like he's not like locked in on a training camp. If you're gonna miss weight by 8 pounds, that's pretty. It's like you didn't even try really. Like I understand a pound or two gone wrong, but he's on a 3-fight losing streak. You'd think his job's probably hanging in the balance. If he
Yeah,
loses 4 in a row and missed weight by
he'll
8
get
pounds,
cut.
he's probably gonna get cut. The fact that he showed no, like not even the professionalism to make weight, it's pretty just disgraceful, honestly. No,
Yeah.
pathetic.
No, yeah, I agree. I actually,
At least
I don't
fake
know.
I would fake pulled out or something.
Yeah,
Fake the injury like Armin.
I think Luan Lacerda is most likely going to win this one. I am a little nervous though, because like Simon Oliveira, like they're both not that good. Like I don't know. I feel like Simon Oliveira could fluke a win on this one. Like I don't think he should win at all. But like honestly, I every time I think about this fight, I want.
I don't think any of them have any wins in the UFC.
Yeah, they're both. Lacerda's 0-2, Oliveira's 0-3. So they put this fight because they want to keep somebody. They're like, we gotta get
or we could just cut them
both.
We'll
Yeah,
see.
how well they perform against each other.
Yeah.
But it's like I don't know. I feel like Lacerda should win this fight most 9 times out of 10, but I feel like Oliveira can definitely fluke a win in this
He's got
one.
extra weight on him now.
Yeah, so like I don't know. I think I want to pick Lacerda, but like in my head, I've been thinking about this. I feel like Oliveira is going to win, but I feel like I shouldn't spend too much time
Yeah,
being
yeah.
on this
Some of
one.
these, it's like who really?
Who really cares?
Yeah, who cares, man?
But yeah, I think my official pick is going to be Lacerda. I don't know. I'm 50-50 on this one.
Another big fight here, strawweight. I honestly did not know Carolina. Oh, I can never pronounce her last name. I thought she's been retired for years, honestly.
Carolina Kowal.
She's about 39. She's fought for a belt before and stuff, but
like 6 years ago, not even more.
More than probably 10 years ago. It was like 26. I think it was on the McGregor Alvarez card.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
I don't really think too highly of Polstry, but she's a lot younger. It's kind of, I don't know. We're kind of grasping at straws here. Honestly, I don't think either are very good. Probably just gonna pick honestly, I'm just gonna switch it. I'm gonna go with Carolina.
Really?
I know she's lost 2 in a row, but Poultry doesn't even have. She has one split decision win in the UFC. I don't think she's very good. She could win just off being younger, but like I said, Carolina, she has some experience, I guess. Over she could.
I have the same
It's
pick.
probably gonna be a split decision anyway.
Yeah,
But
I got Carolina as well. I wrote she's gonna get a crafty bet win by decision.
Yeah,
like you're
like
that. With women MMA, it's kind of hard to like even pick anybody because it's like most fights don't go the way you think they're gonna go unless it's with someone who's like Kayla Harrison or something like that. It's like, oh, someone's like you don't go into a women's MMA fight and you're like, okay, this girl's gonna dominate. It's gonna be a banger of a fight. Like other than like Verna Jandaroba, like I feel like or Zhang Weili and like just anyone at the top 3 of the division, you can expect a little bit better of fights. But when you're talking about these two, it's not like you're not thinking this is going to be a super high level fight or anything, especially one of them's older. The other one, it's pretty fresh and not that good either.
I can guarantee it'd probably be a decision though.
Yeah, I think it's going to go the distance.
I think a lot of these are going to go the distance, honestly.
I know. I got Polastri can't handle any aggression really, and I feel like Carolina can walk forward on her, and low key might be like a boring low output striking fest,
Yeah.
and Carolina just wins by just a little bit higher output, like the no damage, but just like oh she landed she landed 3 jabs.
She's like moaning as she
yeah,
punches a little bit.
she lands like 3
they're
jabs in the
louder.
entire like each round,
Yeah.
and then Palastri just is backing up the entire
She just
time.
go,
yeah,
aye.
it's not gonna be
Yeah, she'll win off points.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a 29-28, 30-27 or something stupid.
Yeah, this
Split
next
decision.
fight, honestly, I don't feel like it's that bad of a fight. I think, but again, two guys, they both have lost their UFC debut.
Oh yeah, we got to skip over the. Sadly, Muhammad Usman pulled out, so we got to skip that fight. So are we on Lucas Roja versus Stuart Nickel?
Yeah. This is pretty close one, honestly.
Yeah, it's close.
I don't know. Roja. I'm gonna go with Nickel by decision. I think this one's gonna be pretty close too. I could see him maybe getting. I feel like he's gonna win this. Just do a little bit more. I feel like he's a little bit older. Am I right about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got. Oh, he has but I don't know. Roja has a lot more fights than him. I just feel like Nickel, like Roja lost his last fight by submission. I feel like so did Stuart Nickel actually.
Yeah, Stuart Nickel got submitted.
But I feel like he could. I don't know. I think it's gonna be another pretty close decision. Could go either way. I think I'm just gonna go with Nickel a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like that's a good choice. Like it's hard when you have like when you put like 2 mid or low caliber opponents against each other, because it's like it's just kind of difficult to pick who you think is going to win. It's like who's going to come out, who's going to have the mentality to win that fight this time. Because I feel like when you're so close in skill, it really does come down to mentality, especially when you're low level. Like who has more grit to keep going, or who has better cardio and stuff like that. It's not really about how much skill you have, kind of at this point, at this level. I feel like at first I was picking Nickel because I was like, okay, he started out, he was doing good, got submitted, it happens. And then I was like, okay, Roja is like, he's not that good either. But it's like, I don't know. I don't want to fence it every single one of these fights. I feel like I've done that I feel like for these first 3, I really just am like, I know it, like it's a 50-50 for me. But I'm picking Lucas Roja. I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Actually, I feel like Roja might finish the fight. If we're being honest, I don't think this fight is going the distance. If actually, I think it's going to like under 2.5 rounds, or maybe somewhere late in the third. So I guess I'm just saying it's not going to go the distance.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to be like a flush knockout or anything like that. I think it's just going to be kind of a going tit for tat kind of thing, where some grappling exchanges here and there, stand up and someone finish just who wants it more towards the end. They're probably going to the third round 1-1, see a finish or something like that. But I think I'm going to pick Lucas Roja. But I like I said, I'm really fence sitting these first 3 fights.
I'm feeling I'm going to be fence sitting a lot of these, but
yeah, I feel like the next fight I'm not going to fence it.
I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah,
Mosquito should win. She's a heavy favorite. I mean, she hasn't fought in the UFC yet, but I don't know. She's from Brazil. It's gonna have the fans behind her, and obviously, Irina's not very high level.
No, not at all. In our one video, I was talking about for UFC 320 predictions. I was talking about Irina. She's like I said, the girl that fought at Baku, who looked literally awful. This is her. She's 1 and 2 in the UFC. She somehow fluked like a leg lock. For her only win. It was actually I don't know. She's really not that good. She's like no head movement. She kind of looks. She's honestly like Patchy Mix, if we're being honest. She's like the female worst she's worse than Patchy Mix, if we're being honest. Like she just walks forward, and she's a stud too. She looks like a stud. She's got short Russian hair. She'll just walk forward with no head movement, get popped in the face, and then the girl will just move side to side circle and just literally just beat her up, or grapple, and then it just doesn't like Irina looks so bad. So I don't know how anyone could pick Irina. Like it's actually like no one's like, wow, Irina might pull out on this one. Like no, she's not. Yeah. So I'm definitely going.
Not much to say about that one. It's pretty clear. Petrino and Peterson. I actually like Vitor Petrino.
Yeah, me too.
I know he got like fraud checked a little bit at light heavyweight, but I feel like he's honestly going to be ranked at heavyweight. I think he's easily going to be top 10. I don't know. Like obviously he lost to Anthony Smith
Happens.
and Dustin Jacoby. I mean, he kind of got like
Dustin Jacoby is good
fluked a
though.
bit versus Anthony Smith. I feel like obviously he lost, but I don't know. It was a weird. Like if Anthony Smith, like I don't know, he's just kind of. I feel like he weathered him and
Just like Anthony Smith
just
does.
ripped the choke.
Yeah.
And then obviously got fucking flatlined by Dustin Jacoby. I feel like it was a back and forth fight. Dustin Jacoby's got good. He's a good striker, but I think at heavyweight, like I feel like he's just gonna be a lot quicker. He looks like he's absolutely juiced out of his mind.
Oh yeah, he looks big.
He looked good in his last fight. I know Thomas Peterson can wrestle a little bit, but I feel like I don't know. I'm liking this new Vitor Petrino at heavyweight. I think he's gonna get a finish.
Oh, I agree. I think I'm very confident about Petrino in this one. I mean, Peterson got knocked out by Shamil Gaziev in like, well, I don't even know what round was it. First round. I think it was like really quick. Let me check. But like, honestly, obviously Peterson has like, it's pretty good, but it's like heavyweight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think he's super high level. Yeah, he got knocked out first round by Shamil Gaziev, and I feel like Petrino's better than Shamil Gaziev, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
So
I do think he's yeah.
I think he has better skills and is better well rounded. He has better cardio than Shamil Gaziev. And if you're getting knocked, like obviously it's MMA math, like it doesn't always work perfectly, but like obviously Shamil is good too. But I think Petrino is better, and I think I could definitely see him getting like a round 1 or 2 knockout or something like that. I just think he's better than Thomas Peterson. Not to say Thomas Peterson's bad or anything, but it's It's heavyweight. He's kind of a little bigger. Got knocked out in his last fight. Like I don't think we should expect too much from him.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, we're gonna move on to Rafael Fijo versus Clayton Carpenter. This one I'm actually like I'm gonna fence it again.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm more confident about next week picks than I am with these ones because these ones are kind of like
yeah, the
super
prelims here aren't like they're just kind of
clear.
throwing guys on there.
Yeah.
Brazil.
Like you're just like I'm like I don't even know. Like a lot of these are 50-50 fights, right? Like before the fights happen, obviously they feel 50-50. Sometimes you never know. Someone could show levels, but I don't know. I feel like Clayton Carpenter's a little better. Like they're both obviously like jiu-jitsu guys, so they got the threat. But I honestly think on the feet, Clayton Carpenter is just a little bit better. Like I think he just has a little bit of an edge there, and I think Fijo's kind of prone to getting hit in the body. And I think that might, if Clayton Carpenter has the game plan of hitting Fijo in the body, I could see him getting a little gassed during the grappling exchanges, and Clayton Carpenter kind of like pulls ahead in that. And I don't know. I just feel like he's just going to do better in the grappling exchanges as well. You know, like threaten more submissions, look a little bit more aggressive, look like he's doing a little bit more. I don't know. I don't think it's going to go. Someone's going to get submitted or knocked out or anything.
Yeah, I think
this is going to
decision.
Yeah.
I'm honestly just going to pick Filio. I think, for one, I don't know, he's from Brazil. I think he's going to get the crowd behind him a little bit.
Yeah.
A little favor, might help him in the decision. I mean, his losses really aren't that bad. He lost to Muhammad Makayev. And his last fight was super close, I thought. And then, I don't know, Carpenter is not very bad either. I think this is honestly a decent fight.
Yeah, this is actually
they're pretty evenly matched. I just think Filio's going to be able to edge him out a little bit. I think he's just a little bit higher level. We'll see, though.
No, I agree. I do think both these guys are pretty good for their weight class. Like I would rate them towards the top. Yeah. Like obviously I think that I don't think they're top 10 material, but I think I could see either of them going in a top 15. But just depends honestly how this next fight goes. Whoever wins this fight, I think will get like a number 15 ranked opponent.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Maybe just one more fight after that if they win it. But I do think Carpenter might pull it out. But like 29-28, like we're not.
Yeah, it's going to be another.
It's going to be another close one.
Yeah.
But we can finally move into a kind of another. Like I feel like a lot of these fights are kind of just close.
Yeah. I think I'm honestly going to pick Aswell in this next
fight.
I'm
picking Aswell as well, yeah.
I think he lost his first fight. He's pretty young. And I mean, he lost his first fight. But I think that's just going to, I don't know. I feel like he's going to have more to prove in this one. He's a bit of a vet. I think he's been around for a while. I don't really see him improving at any point anymore in his career. At this point, he's almost 35.
Yeah.
He's been in the UFC for a while. I think we kind of know who he is. Braswell, like I don't think he's great, like this great
Mm-mm.
prospect or anything, but I do think he's solid, and I think he's gonna improve a lot from his last fight. And I feel like he needs to win this one. I don't think he wants to start off 0-2,
Mm-mm.
and I
I
feel
don't
like he's
think he
honestly,
wants.
I could see a finish here. I think he could finish him late.
No, I agree. Actually, I have it as well by KO or decision. But no, I agree. I think Almeida, every opponent that he's faced that has been at like mid-range, mid-tier opponent, he has lost to every
Yeah,
single person who's somewhat okay.
yeah,
Like it's not like he's faced anyone good and lost to them. He hasn't faced anyone like that good. He's lost to mid-level opponent people who are like you're like okay, they're kind of okay in the UFC. They're not great, but they're not going to lose against the low-level guys, but they're not
yeah,
going to beat the good guys either. And every single time he's faced them, he's lost. So I don't really see him being like, okay, I'm gonna go out there and dominate. I think he's honestly just gonna lose this fight to Aswell as well. You know what I mean? Like I feel
yeah,
like Aswell's pretty good. Like obviously he lost to Bogdan. I think Bogdan Grad.
yeah. I don't think that's a terrible
I don't think that's a
loss.
terrible. I think Bogdan's pretty good as a fight like in the
Yeah,
division. I think he's pretty good, and he has pretty good takedown defense, and he also has pretty good body shots that I've seen. And I feel like Almeida likes to throw kind of loopy shots. He doesn't go down the middle a lot. He doesn't throw a lot of jabs or straights. He kind of throws like even when he does throw a jab or straight, they're kind of loop. They're kind of just they're not tight. They're not like that. They're kind of like that. They're kind of like mini
yeah,
weird hooks kind of thing. Even when he's throwing a jab or a straight, so I can honestly see him just getting countered a lot. I feel like Aswell's a little faster, um, and I think Almeida's a little more vulnerable to takedowns. So I think and Aswell has advantage just to eat harder shots as well. Like I think as Almeida might have a little bit more power,
yeah,
but Aswell is just a little is quicker and it's not like he lacks any power
yeah,
either. So yeah, I think and Almeida also doesn't have the best cardio either. Like we said, he's getting
yeah,
older. I think after the first round he's gonna fade. So I feel like
yeah,
Aswell's gonna get a TKO
yeah.
second or third round.
I agree. Next fight, I'm picking a. Like this is another why there's a lot of fighters on here with no wins in UFC.
Yeah, a
Like
lot of these
this
guys
is
are.
pretty not a pretty deep card. I mean we're on the main card here. We still got a guy that's 0-2, got finished by Marion Santos, but I'm honestly gonna pick him to win.
Who you picking?
I'm picking Olfi.
I'm picking. Yeah, me too.
I think Olfi. I just think he has a better ground game. I don't really rate Ramos very highly either. I mean he's lost a couple fights by submission. I mean before the UFC, Wolfie was winning a lot of fights by submission. I feel like it's like he's just gonna be
Yeah.
better on the ground. I could see it kind of boring. Maybe he gets a submission, but I'm just gonna go decision. Just be safe.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think I definitely think Go is going to win this one. I think I do agree. I think he's he's a better, well-rounded fighter, and he just is just a better fighter in general on the ground, especially. So like in the clinches, I could expect him working in the clinch a little bit to set up some takedowns or just shooting takedowns in general. Definitely trying to get this on the ground. Like obviously, Ramos has been submitted by the guillotine a lot, and Ofley has like a lot of guillotine wins. So like I feel like it's kind of just makes sense if you're trying to pick Ofley. Like even if he doesn't get the submission, I feel like he's gonna have so many submission attempts in this fight to where the point where the judge is like he
Yeah,
almost finished
he's just been more active on the
Ramos
ground.
a,
Yeah,
a bunch of times, even though if Ramos even gets out of the submissions. So I definitely got Ofley in this one, but I agree. I don't think it's ending early. I'll say that. I don't know if in the later round, third round or late second round, we might get a finish by submission, but I think Ofley will win this fight for sure.
yeah. Last four fights are honestly solid.
Yeah, they're not bad at all.
There's only good fights on the card. I actually think Pinto's like good. I think Pinto's gonna be
Yeah.
ranked heavyweight, just like Petrino. I think he's a little different though. I'm gonna pick him by decision. I think he's just gonna be too long, and like I feel like he's gonna play it safe. Just kind of pick him apart.
Pavlovich versus Rosenstruck kind of fight.
Yeah, it's again not gonna be a great fight, but I
Yeah.
just feel like I mean maybe there could be finish. They're heavyweights. Jonata Diaz is a solid fighter.
Oh yeah, I agree.
It'll be a good test for Pinto. Pinto's actually the underdog, which I'm kind of
That's what I'm
surprised.
surprised. Yeah, he's like a plus 100.
I don't know if
underdog.
it was because Talishan Teixeira got fucking knocked out by Derek Lewis and
I
we've
honestly,
given up on the tall heavyweights.
I
But
don't
I feel
think
like he's
so.
gonna win this fight. I think he's just gonna be quicker, longer. Just gonna outpoint him. I feel like he's not gonna. I don't think he'll get wild in this
No,
fight.
I don't
Like
think he'll be
I
too
don't think he'll
aggressive.
chase a finish.
No, yeah, I agree. I think Pinto is a more complete fighter, especially like on the ground. Like I think he has
Yeah,
better like I think Denise is a kickboxer. He's a pretty he was a kickboxer before he got in the UFC. He's really good at kickboxing, but I think Pinto is pretty good at striking as well, and his grappling is better. So like I could see Pinto shooting some takedowns, just
yeah,
trying to hold him, position over submission. I don't think he's going to attempt too many submissions or anything, but I think he's just going to like kind of hold him down. Denise is going to try to get up. They're going to do like the heavyweight thing where the guy's just leaning
yeah,
into his chest, holding onto his back, trying to maintain, be close to him so he doesn't land too many shots on the ground.
yeah.
Throw a little. Pinto's going to throw like a little tiny hammer fist, get a little damage, something like that. But like, I think going into the third round, I think Pinto's going to be up 2-0, something like that. I don't think it's going to be a super close fight like the
No, I
odds
don't think
have
it'll be
it.
close. I think Pinto's gonna be pretty clear winner.
Yeah, I think honestly, I could see Pinto finishing the fight in the third or something like that. Like I feel like if Denise starts to get aggressive, something like if he's down 2 rounds, he only has a knockout chance. I think Denise might get aggressive and then Pinto might catch him.
Yeah,
Something like that might happen. I don't think it's going to be if it goes 1-1 into the third, then I don't think we're getting a finish. If it's an obvious 2-0 Pinto, I think Pinto will get a finish. But I think if it's a 1-1, then we're going to the distance.
next fight, the UFC. I mean, I don't know. Luque was supposed to fight Santiago Poncibio, I believe.
Yeah,
Pulls out. I don't know why the UFC thought it would be a good idea to bring in Joel Alvarez. I love Luque. Luque used to be one of my favorite fighters. Then Jeff Neal absolutely just took his chin, took all his skill in that fight. He has not been the same since then. I know he's got some wins over Dos Anjos and Themba, but
yeah,
I mean, he looked pretty shitty in his last fight. He looked pretty shitty against Joaquin Buckley. I think people have kind of given up on him.
I agree.
You can see obviously, and I mean, I love Joel Alvarez. This guy's been unranked for his whole life, but for some reason, I mean, he just dominates mostly all his fights. He's got a 100% finish rate. I mean, I know he lost to Armin here, but I don't think Luque's got the same skill as Armin. I'm excited to see Joel Alvarez move up. I think he could win. I mean, he's probably going to finish Luque. I mean, he's looked good at lightweight. He's basically finished everybody besides the fights he's lost. And I mean, in the ones, like I said, he lost to Armin, got taken down.
Yeah,
I mean, you can take him down. You can beat him on the ground. I just don't think Luque's, he's going to be way too slow. And Joel Alvarez is like he's always missing weight at lightweight. He's big and he's not.
Yeah, he's a tall.
Yeah, he's
guy.
gonna. I just see him absolutely. I mean, he might submit him. He's gonna finish him pretty early. I mean, if Kevin Holland finishes you
in the second round,
he could have. I mean, it was, and then obviously Buckley absolutely destroyed him. I think Joel Alvarez is just gonna
walk through him.
It's just sad. I like the matchup against Poncibio. We got to be giving Luque these matchups. This is this is a dirty play. I don't know what he did to Dana White, or what he did to some of the matchmakers, but they're doing him dirty here. He's not even that old. He's only 33, but like I said, ever since he fought Jeff Neal in the Apex, and like I literally think he had some brain problems after that. It just took all his skill.
No, I agree. I think Joe Alvarez just walks through him. I don't think this fight's going the distance. I don't even think I got to like after what you said. I don't think I have to talk about it too much. Yeah. I think Alvarez is finishing the fight just even the second maybe. But I think I don't see how Alvarez can lose this fight.
Yeah, I'm honestly excited if Alvarez can win this fight, and then I mean that's another. The welterweight's stacked right now.
Yeah,
I could see him, especially at welterweight. Like, he's always missing weight at lightweight. I feel like he was cutting too much weight. He's been talking about this forever, moving up. So I'm excited to see he finally did it. So I don't know. We'll see how he does. He should easily knock him out though.
100%. All right, now we're moving on to a co-main event. We're going Figueiredo versus Montel Jackson. I don't know. I feel like
It's a
Yeah,
tough
it's a
one to
tough fight.
predict because Figueiredo, like we've looked at him as elite for such a long time, and it's like his losses aren't that bad. If you look at the name, it's Piotr Jan by decision. He honestly didn't do
He
terrible
did
in
not
that
do
fight,
bad.
but the Sandhagen fight, I mean, he came in looking like a blob, and then
Yeah.
he got. I mean, it was just he looked like shit. Like I know Sandhagen's super good, but he looked like dog shit, honestly. But then again, his last win, like just a year ago, he was beating, Cheeto Vera, Rob Font,
Yeah, I feel
Cody
like he's so
Garbrandt,
good.
like Montel Jackson. Like it's a tough. I understand why people would pick Montel Jackson. Like he's
Younger.
solid, younger, and it's just because Figueiredo looked
Worse
like
right
shit.
now.
But
Yeah.
I'm honestly just gonna pick Figueiredo because, like I said, it wasn't super long ago. These are two, tough names. He didn't even look that bad in a Piotr Jan fight. Like I didn't expect him to beat Jan or Sandhagen. It's just a Sandhagen one. He didn't look great. He's coming off a knee injury, but I could definitely see him. I just feel like he has the like I know Montel Jackson. He's very fast. He's got good power, but I feel like Figueiredo's gonna be able to find openings. Like I think he could turn it. Like I don't think he's completely washed yet. I'll have to see one more. If he loses the Jackson and
Then
looks
it's
like shit, then I'll
over.
probably say he's washed. But like right now, I'm just gonna trust him. Like I know he's the big underdog, but I've seen him obviously beat top guys, obviously at flyweight for forever. But then even last year, like he was still beating ranked
And
opponents at
he's the first guy
bantamweight.
to knock down Cheeto Vera too. So it's like
Yeah, he still. I feel like he still has good power. I think he knocked down Piotr Jan too.
it was. I watched it. I thought it was a competitive fight. Like obviously Piotr Jan won those fights,
Yeah,
but like
he just doesn't have a
it
ton of
doesn't.
output.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's gonna find some big shots on Montel Jackson, and he's gonna have the crowd with him too.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna win a decision.
No,
I
I
know I'm
agree.
picking a lot of decisions, but I just feel like
I don't think this is gonna be a high finish rate
yeah,
card, but I agree. I think like Montel Jackson's good. I think he's top, like 15 material. I
yeah, I
don't
think
think
he's ranked at 15. But yeah, I don't know. Like
yeah.
his last fight with Daniel Marcos was
Then like
super
Daniel,
close.
yeah, Daniel Marcos is also a good, really good fighter. I think Daniel
He's
Marcos.
good, but again, like I don't know.
I
It's
wouldn't.
tough to say.
Yeah,
I wouldn't have expected Rob Font to lose to a guy that was unranked
yeah.
in his last fight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
Well,
how
David
Figueroa
Martinez is
goes.
really good though.
Yeah, Montel.
But there's sometimes you get unexpected things to happen.
Yes, I mean
But
sometimes guys just get old and they lose it, and maybe Figueroa's on that path. But till I see, I'm gonna trust him. I haven't seen Montel Jackson like I've always seen him win. I've seen him. He knocked out Damon Blackshear, but I feel like Damon Blackshear
he's
has some of
quick.
the worst striking.
Yeah,
And I don't know, like Marcos, he's solid. It was a super close fight, kind of a boring fight. I feel like Figueiredo's just going to be able to. I feel like he still has power. His grappling's pretty good. I think he's going to be able to. I think he has enough to win a decision, and I don't know, maybe fight up again in the rankings.
no, I agree. I think Figgy's gonna win this fight for sure. I just think he's. I think his takedowns are just. I think it's gonna.
Yeah, I think he's
If we get to
working
the
some
ground,
takedowns.
yeah, I think if we get to the ground, I think Figgy's gonna win this fight. If they stay on the feet, like obviously, I think Figgy's got good power and everything. I think Montel Jackson's a little quicker on the feet now, but I think Figgy's going to win this 29-28 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Close first round, second round Figgy gets it, and then third round Figgy keeps momentum going. I think this fight's going to decision though.
Main event, I'm picking Oliveira by knockout. Honestly, I love Gamrot. I'm a big gamer fan, but like a lot of people, I don't know. Again, Charles Oliveira, he's obviously older, and people are like, well, he got knocked out so quick against Taporia. Taporia is obviously just on a whole different level. He's a lot better than Gamrot. I think Oliveira, I don't know, he's been active this year. He destroyed Michael Chandler. But the Armin fight was very close. Like, I don't think he's washed up yet. I think he's got a couple more, maybe one more run left in him. And I think Gamrot's not an easy, like for a prime. This is a favorable matchup for him because Gamrot's not going to finish you. Like, I mean,
Yeah,
he's not going to finish you. He's just kind of a smudge grappler. Like, he'll take him down. But like, I feel like Oliveira struggled to get up against Islam and Armin just because. I mean, those guys have submission. Like Islam, some of the best submissions in UFC. Armin's got some of the best ground and pound that prevented him from getting up. And even though he still barely lost to Armin, it's his 5 rounds. Saruki or Gamrot gets dropped in just about every single fight he's in. He's a little bit chinny. I don't think he's been finished, I mean, Dan Hooker almost finished him. I feel like
He's
Oliveira,
never been finished.
he's gonna have to go in. I mean, he landed that nice elbow on Ilya. I don't think Gamrot. I mean, I don't know when if he's ever knocked anybody out. Really, I've never seen it.
Not in a while, I don't think. And in
Yeah,
the UFC,
no one high level or anything.
but
I'm not
no,
really
he
worried
had,
about Oliveira's
yeah.
chin.
The only finish he's gotten in a while is like other than we're not counting the Rafael Fiziev leg injury
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Like if we're counting like a real TKO, last one was 2021 against Diego Ferreira.
That's why I say like, Gamrot might be winning. Like I could see him winning. Like we saw Oliveira back in the day, he would lose a lot of moments. Like Gamrot's skilled. I think he could win a lot of moments, but he's just not going to ever get close to finishing him. And Oliveira, like when Oliveira gets going, he's going to land some big shots and he's going to drop them. He could switch to a submission quick. Oliveira is literally one of the best finishers in UFC history versus Gamrot, who's very skilled, but he just never gets finishes. He's a decision machine. It's 5 rounds. I think Oliveira's going to get it done early. I put second round here. I can honestly see it first. I mean, Oliveira can finish you at any time. He's so good at hurting you and then jumping on your back. Like he doesn't waste any time. I think Gamrot, like, I thought Oliveira would beat Fiziev too. I don't know, but this one's just even more because I don't think we have to fear for his chin too much in this one.
No, and like I don't know, people are kind of worried about like Oliveira's age. Gamrot's not young. They're only like a year difference from each other.
Yeah,
Oliveira's like
I think it goes down to like mileage. I
Yeah.
feel like it's just when you see somebody get flatlined. Like I honestly thought after that fight, I'm like, oh, Oliveira's not gonna fight for like another year.
Yeah, he's gonna take some time off.
And then he literally like 2 weeks later, the fight was announced with Fiziev, and I'm like, what the hell?
No, I agree though. I think Oliveira is just more dangerous of a fighter if it's coming down to anything. Like I don't know. I wanted Dan Hooker to win that fight when he fought Gamrot, but like every time I rewatched it, I'm like, okay, maybe Gamrot might have won that one, but it was super close. So
all those fights are very close.
They're all
like
very
Jalen
close.
Turner, I think, was a split decision.
Yeah,
but he just doesn't have finishing. He doesn't have like an X factor.
And like people also scream robbery in the Armin one as well. Like people think Gamrot lost that as well. Third round was pretty close. And then I don't know, if you're watching Charles Oliveira versus Armin, and then you're watching Armin versus Gamrot, like you just have to be like, okay, how well did they each do against Armin, and kind of like compare it and see if that helps a little bit, because obviously all three of those guys are pretty more grappling style heavy, and like I feel like Oliveira just, like, even though Gamrot won that fight, I feel like Oliveira just looked a little more dangerous.
Yeah, like
threatened
even
submissions a bunch of time.
He'd gone his back.
Yeah,
almost submitted him in the third round.
I
don't know how he didn't submit him in the first. Like I said, Oliveira's just so dangerous.
And I think he's a better. I think Oliveira's a better striker. Like I actually
has more power.
Yeah, no, I think I have Oliveira winning this fight, and I think it's going to be under 2.5 rounds for sure.
Yeah, I think he's going to come out. The energy of the crowd, like you've seen all week, they're like chasing him around.
Yeah,
chasing him around. He's like crying and stuff. I think he's going to come out. Like I don't think he's going to fight like he did. Armin, he was kind of, even in the Armin fight, he was still, that was like a
close fight.
It was a close fight, and he still almost finished him, but he was kind of like it was a more reserved version of him, I feel like.
Yeah.
In this fight, I don't think he's going to be reserved at all. Like sometimes he does that against grapplers. I think he's going to come in just guns blazing. He did that against Ilya too. Obviously, it didn't work, but I mean, he landed a nice elbow. I think if he lands that on Gamrot,
yeah, but Ilya's just different than Gamrot. Ilya doesn't exactly. Ilya has obviously Ilya's been dropped, but he has a lot better chin than Gamrot does.
Yeah.
And then he also has a lot better finishing threat than Gamrot does. Yeah. I agree. I think we could get a knockout or a submission in the second round for sure from Oliveira. Like if Oliveira might like shoot takedowns against Gamrot, obviously, and just submit him off his back, or like on his back, take his back, or even if he gets taken down, he might submit Gamrot. Yeah. Or if it stays on the feet, I think Oliveira knocks him out.
Yeah, I think when Oliveira gets you hurt, like I think he's just gonna.
Or it could lead into like a knockout, like it could lead into a knockdown into a submission kind of thing.
For sure.
So no, I agree. I think Oliveira wins this fight. So we'll go next week. This one will drop soon, and then next week we'll try to get our predictions for Vancouver out early.
Yep.
And our reactions for the card out sometime early next week as well, and then get some new props coming in You'll see. I think you guys will like them. But yeah, these are our picks.
I think we agreed on everyone.
I think most of them at least for sure.